So that's our second class, and then we got a new class we're doing for this show, and it's all about secession, and it's super super cool. I'm actually still working on it, so I'm pulling up my notes now as I go through it here.
And I
Um,
might pop in there because I have a plan. 10 to 12 is my plan. So
yeah,
that's these are the things that's the classes that are interesting me at this point.
and there's the reality is over half the shops in the next probably 4 years, 3 years are closing up due to the owner aging out, and
Yep.
these poor guys have worked blood, sweat, tears, and they think they're going to get $1 million for their shop. And typically, when they're getting ready to sell it, it's a reaction to something. Somebody quit. They got, maybe they got sued, or they didn't get, someone charged back money, but typically it's like, that's it. I've had enough. And when you finally find out what it's really worth, okay, when you find out what it's really worth, it's sad.
I,
You got a guy
I
thinking his shop's worth $1 million and it's worth 100.
I can vouch for that, and I think I was still under you with my coaching when my father wanted my brother and I to buy it,
Yeah.
and the letter came, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's not worth that.
Yeah. For that much money, I'll go start my own. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
So so you've got to be aware. And here's the other thing we're not aware of. You think you've got a whole bunch of time. Like we just have this endless runway to get it better. But the reality is, if you think about it, you probably got 30 years. So that gives you 30 chances to get it to where it should be or could be, and then maintain it for a period of time. So you're showing that it has traction, and
Yep.
then get it so that it's as sellable as possible, right? There's a factor to sellers' discretionary income. So you want to make sure that you're getting the highest factor to that you possibly can. There's certain levers that you're going to pull to make that big, better or worse. So we're going to talk about those things. We're going to talk about the risks. We're going to talk about creating a blueprint for this, and different methodologies are coming up with it. Here's one just to give you an idea. For those of you that are starting to think, I want to get out in the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years, that's a great thing to put in an ad when you're looking for somebody. Ownership potential, because
Yep.
that's going to draw somebody that has entrepreneurial dreams, and they're going to be invested in the company much differently than somebody that's just working there. So it's something to think through. It really does. But ultimately, something that I said years ago that really rings true: your business is for sale every single day. And I have people tell me, "Go, no, it isn't." I go, "Yeah, it is. If it's not on the market, you're the one buying it. Make sure it's worth buying." And
Yep.
one of the things I've really been on a crusade for, I've been doing this now 20 years. And one of the things that I'm really on a crusade about is most shop owners, and that might be harsh, but it's there. A majority of shop owners don't own a business, they own a paycheck.
I'll vouch for that.
you know and what I want to do is get it so that you are actually a business owner, and a business owner is somebody that owns a business and it's passive income. That's the goal, is to get you out of the business enough so that you can pursue your dreams, your goals, and everything like that you've always wanted to for your life, um, before your life is over. Because otherwise you're going to work yourself to death, right? They're going to carry you out of a bay someday. Or
Most of my parents' ages people, that's what it was.
yeah,
There was no
absolutely it
plan.
was. Or you're going to figure this out, and you're going to get, one of the things we're going to talk about is getting a valuation on your company every 2 or 3 years, so that you can make sure that the valuation is going up. You can get feedback and realize, what do I got to do so that I can get that valuation higher? So
Yep.
these are different things that we're going to be talking about in that class. That's going to be a longer class. That's a 4-hour class. We're going to be putting exercises in there, lots of frank discussion, and a little bit of hard hitting honesty, right? Because I heard a long time ago that a true friend will stab you in the front,
Not in the
and
back.
not in the back, right? And I would rather come up and give you a stab now and say, dude, you got a problem. Your shop's not worth what you think it is, and give you time to fix it.
Right.
I'm going to tell you, most shop owners, when they say I want to retire, they really need about a 10-year window to make that happen.
And that's where
Right.
I'm at.
They got to have a 5-year window of building the shop up, getting it the way they want it. Then you need about another 5 years to keep it there.